Alive? Oh yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna be trying. Oh shoot. Okay. I need to test this now. No, Malika. Come on, mate. No, this is chalk. How do I even fix this? Let's see. Testing, testing. Straight up frozen. Oh shoot, I think I fixed it. But the issue is, why does it show the Safari tab though? I think I know why. Using this as a mirror. Hmm. You gonna fix it? You gonna fix it? Like, man, what the fuck? What the hell, boy? No. Mm-hmm. See. Okay. I like this design. Okay. I like this design. Okay, I got this. Perfect. Pick locks. Let's see my monitor. Oh my liquor. These thoughts can't handle me. This is not good for my RAM. This is not good for my RAM.
The course content is you have this. Where is it? Somewhere. I don't remember where it is. I have to check it out. But it's basically a visual editor. Makes it super useful to. Oh, it's right here. So if you go to the database tab. So let's say we had another database, right? We had another table C. Basically, what you could do is you connect. You have that foreign key. Let's say last modified is like a foreign key, and that would be a string connecting to another table. And basically that would be a reference. So let's say you had. Let's say last modified was like a company name. That would lead to another table where that company name has a unique ID. So basically, in your SQL query, you could select all these records in which this equals this, and this company name or this ID for this company name has these attributes, and one of these attributes actually has this time frame. Like this is where SQL is really complex, and where basically all the biggest enterprise apps, all the biggest, I would say 90% of the people on the market that have big like apps or where they need to store data is going to be SQL. So, all right, one more question. You scroll to the bottom. Can we totally throw our table away and use Superbase also for small projects? 100%. It's bit more advanced, but you can totally do that. No rules. Again, I gave a whole breakdown of SQL versus Airtable at the front end. Actually, I'll go ahead and I'll put kind of like a comparison breakdown between the two in the AI update channel. You can just read that so you guys have a little bit of reference of when you should do each thing. Overall, SQL is more secure, it's much more complex, you can do much more tasks, it's much more scalable, it's much more trusted. Airtable is very user friendly, next question about SQL. Captains know about SQL, I know about SQL. Peace. God bless you, and stay tuned for the masterclass call.
I hate this.
Yo G's, welcome to another workshop call. Today we have one that a lot of you have been talking about. If you Yo G's, how are we doing? Welcome to another workshop. Now we got a huge one today. It'll be quick, but what I want to do is show you how exactly to do it in title, integrate bolt.ai with make.com. But then after that, I'm going to take all of your questions and it's going to be heavily theory related. So you guys can think me, hey, now that we have this power, how can we do X, Y, Z? How would that enable this? I'm going to go through all of your questions and I'm going to break down the theory of what this means and why it's so powerful, right? Because make.com, it's our best friend, right? It's our go-to tool for automations. We're all familiar with make.com. You all should be. And again, if you haven't been to all the workshops, you definitely should. And that's our go-to for automations. It's super useful. And now we have something that can build front-end websites like Bolt. In the lessons that are dropping later, I show you how to integrate that with backends like Supabase, and now you have the power to link this with automations with make.com. So really, you can build full stack websites, apps, even mobile apps coming soon with these three tools with all AI. Like this years ago, or even 6-8 months ago, this would take you years of experience learning this stuff in college with coding and computer science and all that stuff. You don't need any of that now. You can do all this with AI, no-code tools, and everything that we teach on campus. So right now, you should be able to see my screen, and this is a quick demo that we set up, and you'll actually see how we set the demo up in the lessons that are going to drop. And what I want to do is just set up this integration with make.com. So let me go ahead and minimize this. We have our website here. We have a nice little flying animation as we move our mouse around. And what we're going to do is just tell Bolt to now set up a webhook for us. So here in make.com, we have this webhook set up. I'm going to copy the address of the clipboard, and then go back to Bolt. Then we can go ahead and say, great, now make it so that when the form is submitted, a webhook is also triggered to make.com, that's what I write, webhook, yep, as a JSON payload containing the submitted form information. Yeah, now we're going to write webhook URL, and then paste our webhook URL. Now, let me just show you quickly, if you go to book a call, we have this whole page where, if you go to book a call, you refresh this, we have this whole page where we can submit information. So full name, email address, company name, drop down with the services. Again, I build this whole thing in the workshops, in the lesson coming out. So what specific problems you're trying to, basically a simple general lead capture that you can put on your website for prospects visiting your website and wanting to learn more about your services or get in contact with you. What we're going to do is make it so when you actually book this, we can send a webhook to make.com with this information, and then you guys know how powerful this information is once you have this information. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this prompt to Bolt. It's going to start working its magic. So you can see in the top right we have view project. I'm not going to dive too much into that because that's what I set up in the courses, but we also set this up with a backend database at Supabase. So when they submit this information, automatically gets submitted to an SQL database as well. So this is just another way to do this. So if we just scroll up, you can see that it's now going to send a JSON payload with the ID and all the information that we are sending in this call. So we'll go ahead and test if this works. Let's run this. Head back to Bolt. Go to book a call. Let me write down my name, email address 123@gmail.com, company name, KRWAI. Let's select something lead gen. Say really need some lead gen for my business. Let's just say like coaching, fitness, coaching business. Cool. Additional information. Anything else? ASAP. Book your consultation. Cool. We get a little thank you message. If I head back into make.com, boom, we got a webhook. We got a webhook with all of this information. So you guys know what that means, right? We get everything. We get a unique, universally unique identifier for whoever this user is, which is very useful. We get my name, email, company name, lead generation service. And so why is this important, right? When you capture someone's lead, you want to make contact with them as fast as possible. So we can set up this automation. So immediately after, boom, we get an email module. Nice. Email. This is where we're getting into theory, right? So start hitting with you guys' questions in the chat. So you can send an email right away back to the email that they answer in. Hey, just got your submission. Looking forward to reaching out soon. Da, 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 da. How can we take this up a notch with AI, right? Well, why don't we go ahead and grab a complexity module. Great completion. You guys know what perplexity is? We can search the internet. Why don't we search the internet for their company name, right? Why don't we find information on their company so we can get some personalization going? Cool. Like you could even make this more in depth. Company name. You could even put the name like we do last time, so the name and the company name, so we get information about that specific person, the CEO, if we can. We could also tell it to, hey, what are some, so we do one module, we get information about company name, what is the industry, do another module, we look at, okay, what are their pain points in this industry, what are some possible solutions that we could do with our AI. So let's say this, whether we find general information about the company or the person, boom, okay, let's add another one. Let's look out, let's have AI identify what their industry is, and what are some pain points, right? And then once we have the pain points, we could supply this to a GPT module, right? That goes ahead and has all of the different services that we offer, AI lead gen, AI chat agents, phone callers, all that stuff, and say, okay, based on this, how can we solve this issue, right? Boom, you can forward that to another OpenAI module that then generates a personalized email and then send this email to them. Now, within a matter of minutes, you've gotten a lead capture, you've looked up information on them itself for a personalized email, their business, their industry. Now, you wouldn't want to reveal too much information in the email. Hey, I think it'd be great, I could do X, Y, Z for you. You want to keep that generally vague, you want to hit them on call. It's always better to sell them on call. So, maybe you don't want to include that information, you have to get confident. But you could do something like, hey, I noticed you're in industry, the services I offer are perfect for this. I think, we could line something up very useful. Let's jump on a call, or not jump on a call, or I'll reach out shortly with the best time. Thank you for your interest, basically. Now, within a couple of minutes, they submit a lead capture and they get an email back instantly saying that you received their input and it's personalized, tailored, and that you're going to reach out soon. Now, prospects love this, right? You can do this with an AI phone call, right? If you wanted to capture their phone number and then reach out with an AI phone call after, if you reach out directly after a prospect shows interest, it increases the conversion rate to like 78%. It increases it by 78%, I should say. That's super useful, right? Because people love their ego stroke. They love to feel personal attention, personalized emails, all that stuff. They like to feel special. So when you do this, it increases the conversion rate by a lot. So doing some pings in the chat. Let me just go see your guys' questions and let's talk about some more theory. Cool, you show a student how to link both websites with domains? Yes. So the lesson drop that's coming later, I show you exactly that, how to buy your own domain, how to get this website on that domain, and all that good stuff. So stay tuned for those lessons. I break down all of that stuff. How to integrate with Supabase, how to add spline animations, all that good stuff. Can we integrate something with cookies so we can say welcome back where possible, find out more about them? Yeah, so that's a little bit programming. You can actually ask Bolt to do that for you. But usually what it would do is if they have cookies, if they have their cookies like enabled, you know how like you have those websites where it's accept cookies and all that stuff. You have to do something similar so you can basically cache whether or not they've actually visited the site before, and you can do something like that. But that's not super common. I don't really see a huge use case behind it unless there's something specific you're offering to the vendor you're sending for. Is it possible to integrate this with Shopify store? Something like when a customer leaves their basket without buying it, logs in and sends them a reminder email. Yeah, so that's more of an integration that you do with Shopify, not with Bolt. But yes, like you can integrate whatever website you have with make.com with a simple web worker. That's no problem. Yo G's, welcome to another workshop call. Today we have a pretty useful one for you guys. Now, a lot of you are loving the Bolt hype. You're all making websites and stuff, so I'm going to show you a tool that's super useful and allows you to build these really nice looking Bolt websites. Now, yesterday's workshop, for those of you who know, my Wi-Fi shit the bed, and the reason it shit the bed is because Chile went through a whole national blackout, like the power went out in the whole country, so it was crazy last night. It was like a purge over here, subways were shut down, streets were flooded, so yeah, today we're doing a bit more in-depth one. Yesterday's workshop was going to be how to get your voice flow bot on your site, but that workshop is going to be so quick, it's super easy to do, so I figured I would do a bit more of a bigger one today, and I'll quickly just show you how to add that to your site anyway. So without further ado, let me just quickly look at the chat, make sure everyone's in here. Nice. All right, cool. Let's get into it. So I'm in a brand new Bolt chat, and the tool I want to show you is 21st.dev. This is the site. You're going to spell it like this, 21st.dev. I'm in a brand new Bolt chat, and the tool I want to show you is 21st.dev. This is the site. You're going to Nice. All right, cool. Let's get into it. So I'm in a brand new Bolt chat, and the tool I want to show you is 21st.dev. This is the site. You're going to spell it like this, 21st.dev. Cool. Enter that into your address bar, and then we have all these pre-built components. They're animated, they're super cool, and you guys heard me talking earlier, they're optimized for us to be able to copy and paste prompts into Bolt. Like, these are amazing. You have scroll animations, all this cool stuff that would be kind of hard for you to get to Bolt and explain if you try to do a bunch of prompting, but these are pre-built components. This platform is completely built for us to be able to copy and paste these into the different websites that we want to build. They use all of the native languages and tools that Bolt does, like Tailwind and that type of thing. So let's just click one of these, right? So let's get a hero section going. Let's get a landing page going. So you can see it's got just this cool little animation where the words change, and what we can do, as I was explaining while you guys can see my screen, is there's a bunch of different prompts that are optimized for different tools. We're using Bolt, so we're going to click the one for Bolt on new. Copy the prompt, and we can go over to Bolt.new and then just paste it. And we're going to let Bolt do its thing. Now, Bolt has actually just dropped something new today, and it's basically off the back of Cloud 3.7 Sonnet. Now, I'm not going to enable that for today because I haven't played with it enough, but we'll just go ahead and save that for a later date, probably bring that specifically off the back of Cloud 3, just paste it. And we're going to let Bolt do its thing. Now, Bolt has actually just dropped something new today, and it's basically off the back of Cloud 3.7 Sonnet. Now, I'm not going to enable that for today because I haven't played with it enough, but we'll just go ahead and save that for a later date, probably bring that to the courses. But what it allows you to do is it's called dynamic thinking. If I just head to the settings, if I click this, it's called dynamic reasoning. You can see when it's enabled, it turns on dynamic reasoning, which means that Bolt will decide when to use reasoning to benefit from extended thinking. So that's just playing off the new Cloud 3.7 model. It can think a little bit like you guys would be familiar with O1 or DeepSeek R1. It kind of like thinks to itself. Now, I haven't played with it enough to find the best ways to work with it. So for now, I'm just going with the normal kind of Bolt way that it does things. So it's should just be done in a second. And if you can see, this text isn't black, so we should change that. Let me just go ahead and prompt change that. We can actually use the new select tool to highlight different things that we want to change specifically, which is super useful. Say, make this text black. But you can see how easy that was. Like, we just copy and paste this prompt. It gives us the code to give to Bolt, gives instructions and all that good stuff, and we were able to copy that component pretty exactly. Now it's black, super easy. Let's make this full screen, and now we can go ahead and change all the different stuff. But before we do that, let's get another component in here. Let's see if there's something else, because right now this background's a bit boring. It's just white. Let's see if we can get something cool in here. Like, these background lights look pretty cool. It's like aurora background. So let's get these lights in our scene. Let's go ahead, copy prompt for Bolt, and now we just need to quickly kind of just preempt it because we don't want it to overwrite any of the stuff that we already have. So let's just give it a little bit of massaging in the prompt to be able to add this. I'm gonna write to add a background aura lights to the hero section. We'll say based on the following instructions. We can also write you are given a task to integrate an existing React component in codebase. Cool. Now we can go ahead and let's just copy and paste our prompt. Go and let me click. Actually, do need a colon here. Let's copy and paste our prompt, and let's see how much luck it has here. I actually probably should have added a little tidbit at the end of this prompt saying, like, be sure not to change any other currently implemented stuff, but let's see if it understands it. If not, we'll just go back and go through. Now, a lot of you guys want me to go through this kind of iterative process with Bolt because Bolt can be a bit tricky when you're trying to get it to do things you want to do. So we'll make this workshop, I'll go through that process with you guys. Let's see if it does the thing that we wanted to do. Alright, so we can't see the aura lights. Okay, there's some problems that we need to fix. Terminal error. Rather than go through and try to fix these problems, I'm actually just going to copy and paste this prompt and add the bit that I wanted to at the end. And if we get those problems again, then that's fine. I'm going to roll back to this checkpoint. This is kind of how I go back and forth with it. So I'm going to clear these problems, paste the prompt, and I'm going to write, be sure not to change any other currently implemented functionality of the hero. Simply add the lights in the background. Lights behind the text on the hero. Let's worry about that. And let's see if it has any better luck this time. If it doesn't, and it runs into those errors again, that's fine. We'll just go ahead and fix them and go through this process iteratively. Now, what's cool about this 21st.dev website is not only like all the different components they have, but they're pretty organized too. So if you wanted to go and look at, like, footers, hero sections, backgrounds, there's all different types of categories that we can go through. CTAs somewhere, calls to action somewhere. Here. Yeah, so there's tons of different stuff we can do. If we want to look for, like, scrolling animations, we can do that. I believe there's actually even a category here, scroll areas. So that's cool. Or you can save ones that you like. If you like one, you can just bookmark it. Makes it super easy to just plug and play high quality design into your website. This is stuff that's already designed, so you don't have to go through all the time and headache trying to get Bolt to do something correctly. Alright, run through the problems again. Let's attempt to fix. That should be fine once it does its thing. Let's start planning out something that we want to add after the hero section. So maybe we want to add another animation. I like scroll animations. This one looks cool. Also, this timeline one. Maybe this could be some type of, like, yeah, this is cool. Maybe this could be some type of services section. So like, hey, these are my services. Boom, AI lead gen, scrolls, AI phone callers. It gives us some copy on that. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this one next. Alright, cool. It's fixed something, but there's more problems, so let's attempt another fix. And also, you can see it's not spanning the whole background, so we're gonna have to fix that as well. Cool, it's all fixed. We full screen this, you can see that the lights are only spanning behind this section, so let's go ahead and ask it to change that. So the lights don't fill the entire background. Make it span the entirety of the page on the hero section. Cool. Should be able to fix that, no problem. And now what we can do is once we have the design down, if we wanted to, we can go through a feedback loop with ChatGPT or use our brain, because our brain is always going to be the best to actually change the copy for our website. And websites aren't necessary to use. A lot of you are playing with websites. And if you're trying to offer AI website creation as a service, then yeah, you're going to want to play with them more, start messing around with different ways you can design these websites, messing around with components and all that good stuff. But if you just need to get a website on your business, just because like nowadays 2025 websites are kind of like your business card, they don't need to be the most high end. They just need to be there and then show the different things that you do. It just gives you reputability, if that's a word. It just makes you a bit more reputable. So if someone were to reach out to you and look up your website, they just see that it's there. But it's by no means necessary. Like all the clients that we've ever gotten to start, we never launched a website, right? So it's just something that now that you have this possibility with Bolt, you can get a cheap, easy, good looking website up for in like less than a day, a couple hours. So it's a low barrier to entry thing that you can get up and it can increase your results and clients a little bit more. So boom, that's all fixed. Your lower light goes into the background. Now I like to darken a bit more, but we'll just roll with this light beam. Let's add a second section after the hero section. I want to make it a scrolling timeline. Do not change the hero section whatsoever. Simply implement the following instructions in its own section after the hero. And then we'll go ahead and copy and paste those. I'm sure you're starting to see how easy it is to plug and play these components. Like if you wanted to offer AI website creation as a service, you totally could, and you're able to do this with speed. Like this usually take developers months, not months, like weeks, and yeah, even sometimes months to build these things, and now you can do it with AI in like a week, really even a couple days if you wanted to. So you could even package your service so it's like, okay, I have different tiers, completely bespoke would be maybe like the highest tier, and you spend the most time. Templated websites you can use easily. There's different ways that you can package it. Upsell, so if you wanted to package it with AI chatbot, you can do that as well. Alright, cool. Like boom, already implemented this timeline pretty seamlessly after, so that's perfect. And let's go ahead and add a CTA section. Let's see if we can find any CTAs that might look good. Maybe this one looks cool. Background paths, let's copy this, paste it. Let me just take what I added at the top of this prompt here. So let's add a section after the timeline section. I want to make it a animated CTA. Do not change the hero or timeline section whatsoever, so implement the following instruction in its own section after the timeline. Cool. Let's see if it nails this on the first try, and then it'll be pretty good. Of course, you want to follow a bit better of a flow on your website. Like usually you go like add some testimonials, some case studies, maybe some information about your services, all that kind of stuff. Like, and then you could go ahead and implement these different components. And what I want to show you is that they have templates. Like super ready-built, good-looking templates. Like if I just click this, I can open a preview. Yeah, this one's $49, but you could take one of these templates and then end up just messing around with it and making it yours. Like this is a good-looking website that you can pay $50 and then you have something that you know is nice and pretty and works and gives you a bunch of reputability. So increases your reputation. When you just see I'm getting a couple pings, can you show us how the best way for it to optimize the website for mobile? Literally just ask Bolt. Hey, optimize this for mobile. Make sure that these bands are correct so that when you switch to mobile browser, everything fits nicely. And you can literally just go to Bolt, change it to this, mobile responsive mode, and then scroll through. Okay, hey, maybe this doesn't fit. Hey, maybe this doesn't fit right. You can ask Bolt. It's a little smaller when it's on mobile. So that's the beauty of Bolt. You can literally just ask it to do something. But let's check it out and see our animated background for the CTA, and boom, it's implemented. Now we can go ahead and start changing some content. Let's jump to ChatGPT. Let's say AI automation business that sells AI lead gen, AI chatbots, and AI phone callers. I'm creating a website with bolt.new. I have it already designed. I need you to come up with high impact converting copy to add to the website. Let's say I'm going to provide screenshots of each page on my website. Currently, I have a hero section, a timeline section with the services page, and neatly analyze each of the screenshots and determine and craft some compelling copy geared to call. Ultimately, the end goal is for users to schedule, let's just say like a consultation. I'm going to say bolt.new works the best iteratively. So provide prompts I can give to Bolt. I'll just say 6 to 9 sentences max, focusing on the changes we can give to Bolt one section at a time. So that's going to have a think about everything I just said. Typically, I probably spend a bit more time actually crafting this prompt. But actually, what I would do is use deep research to have Bolt research high compelling copy, especially for AI automation agencies, the different things that work for a high converting website. And once I had it do that, I would then give it this prompt and then just go through some feedback loops to have it change my copy. But since we're on a workshop call and that would take some time, a little bit back and forth, I'm just going to go through this process. It's going to give me just good enough copy. So let me just jump in the chat while this thing is thinking. GPT-01 Pro is going to do a pretty good job. And we also do have O3 Mini, O3 Mini High. I find O1 Pro is a bit better for writing. O3 Mini and O3 Mini High are good for coding intensive tasks. Let's say you made a so I'm answering questions now. Let's say you made a website. How do you hand this over to a client so that they can edit and just have control over it? Can we get a separate workshop lesson on that? You don't need one. Just use your brain. So I show you how to get the website on its own domain in the new Bolt lessons. Go ahead and look at that. I show you how to get a website, get it on your own domain. If the client already has a domain, you would just ask them to do the things that you need to do to be able to deploy the Bolt website on their domain. And I don't see why you want to hand this over to a client. Like if that's part of your package, hey, I'll just completely hand this over to you. That's fine. You can literally just upload. I wouldn't give them Bolt.new. I would never give them Bolt.new to be able to modify it. I would give them the base code. Because to them, you're a full code developer. You coded this website from scratch. So if they need to code the website or they need to change the stuff, then they need you for it or they need to know how to code. And that's how you can keep some type of retainer or make sure that you actually are this client's actually returning to you. But what you would do is just go to Bolt, make sure you deploy it on Stackblitz or connect to make sure it's connected to Stackblitz, which it already is, and then just like deploy it to a GitHub. I would just deploy it to a GitHub repo and then give them access to the GitHub repo and say, hey, this is your GitHub repo now. Do whatever changes you need to set up their own GitHub account. And then again, if they need to make changes, they need to know how to code. And I wouldn't even necessarily tell them they're using AI builder or that you're using Bolt. Because if they knew that, then they would maybe clients sometimes they don't want to do it all themselves and they would turn to Bolt. So yeah. There's a way to upload Bolt code to another Bolt account so you don't have to pay. So in the last workshop, I show you that you can just import a GitHub project. So if you connect it to Stackblitz, you can download the project from Stackblitz, or actually you can just deploy it directly to a GitHub page. I show you how the course is. Once it's its own GitHub project, you can import the GitHub project into a new Bolt account. And to do that, I explained that in the last workshop. You go bolt.new, and then after this tilde here, you just put the URL for your GitHub project, and it automatically imports that into Bolt. So boom, there you go. Free Bolt. And coming in the courses, I'm going to show you how to download Bolt.diy, which is a free version of Bolt, on your local machine. But to be honest, Bolt.new is better. For some reason, Bolt.diy just isn't as good as listening to prompts on Bolt.new, and I just find Bolt.new overall better listening to design things. Do how to automatically import the project, connect it, load Bolt with maybe your own GitHub account, GitHub. I would just deploy it to a GitHub repo. Make sure and they need you for it, or they need to know how to code. And that's how you can keep some type of retainer, or make sure that you're actually this client's actually returning to you. But what you would do is just go to Bolt, make sure you deploy it on Stackblitz, or connect to Stackblitz, and then just deploy it to GitHub. I would just deploy it to a GitHub repo, and then give them access to GitHub repo. Hey, this is your GitHub repo now. Do whatever changes you need to do. Set up their own account. And then again, if they need to make changes, they need to know how to code. And I wouldn't even necessarily tell them they're using AI builder or that you're using Bolt. Because if they knew that, then they would maybe clients sometimes they don't want to do it all themselves and they would turn to Bolt. So yeah. There's a way to upload Bolt code to another Bolt account so you don't have to pay. So in the last workshop, I show you that you can just import a GitHub project. So if you connect it to Stackblitz, you can download the project from Stackblitz, or actually you can just deploy it directly to a GitHub page. I show you how in the courses. Once it's its own GitHub project, you can import the account. And to do that, I explained that in the last workshop. You go bolt.new, and then after this tilde here, you just put the URL for your GitHub project, and it automatically imports that into Bolt. So boom, there you go. Free Bolt. And coming in the courses, I'm going to show you how to download Bolt.diy, which is a free version of Bolt, on your local machine. But Bolt.diy just doesn't have to listening to Bolt.new, and I just find Bolt.new overall better listening to design things like that. So if you say you're coding yourself, can we deliver it in under an hour or wait a week? I mean, these are the kind of questions you just have to use your brain. Like if you just put a little thought into this, that's fine. you can say you're using AI, but you don't have to say you're using bolt.new. Like you say, yes, I actually use AI to be able to leverage, AI optimize SEO and build these things faster and code and all that stuff. That's fine. You don't have to let them know you're using an easy to use front end like Bolt. You can just say like you use AI to help you code the project as if you're using like ChatGPT or something. The thing that they don't care how you build it, they care about the end result. What are the results that they get? They get in 24, 48 hours a complete design website to their liking. If they don't like it, they don't have to pay. Boom. AI SEO optimized. Boom. Results. Actually, that's not even results. That's features. So benefits. Gives you more clicks on your website, or gives you more leads coming to you because you implemented a form or something. Right? Goes back to the whole sales call we did with Pope or Stefan. We did something with capture CRM. You miss 100% of the capture. So boom, I built this high converted website that's going to increase your book calls by X amount or something. So you sell the results. They don't care about how you do things. They only care about the benefits. They don't care about the features. Doing manual outreach. Okay. Spend yet. All right, cool. Hero section fonts. Go ahead and copy this. Let's read it real quick. Unlock your growth potential with AI-driven automation. Recommending the sub-headline, so it's a bit long. The sub-headline. Let me just make sure. Okay, no, it's just their text. Actually, I forgot to give it the screenshot of the website. So let's give it the screenshot. Give it good context. Sorry about that. Geez, we'll just wait for it to finish. The timeline thing. And CTA. They provided are the screenshots. We optimize the prompts to modify the designs already implemented. Website. I'm gonna say focus on short, punchy copy, high impact sales. Cool. Now it gives me some more opportunity to answer you guys' questions.